we are kicking things off with massive news shaking the Juventus world. Luciano Spalletti has been confirmed as the head coach for the next 2 seasons, but the real power shift is happening now. Pundits are calling for Spalletti to dictate the Juventus market instead of Damian Comali, signaling a major change in how the club will operate moving forward.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, the chase for talent heats up as Juventus joins Tottenham and Aston Villa in a fierce race for Manchester City's ace, James Trafford. This young goalkeeper has shown flashes of brilliance, especially in the Carabao Cup final against Arsenal, but securing him will be a huge challenge given the financial constraints and the competition. Now we turn to a major transfer rumor. Juventus is reportedly in a race for the unsettled striker Randal Kolo Muani, with Liverpool showing serious interest. Kolo Muani has fond memories of his time in Turin, and with his contract nearing expiration, bringing him back could redefine the summer plans for the Bianconeri. And finally, the big news to wrap up. Juventus is preparing a massive 3-year contract for the Manchester City legend. This move signals a huge commitment to the future and sets the stage for an incredible new era. Stay with us because we have all the details on these massive developments. Juventus has confirmed Luciano Spalletti as the head coach for the next 2 seasons, with expectations that he will be granted greater authority within the club. Spalletti replaced Igor Tudor in late October following a difficult start to the season, but the team has shown an upward trend, leading the hierarchy to renew his contract even before securing Champions League qualification. Beyond gaining the trust of players and fans, Spalletti has established a strong rapport with majority shareholder John Elkann, with the patron maintaining direct contact and increasing his presence at the stadium. Italian journalist Franco Ordine believes this relationship will underpin the new Juventus project, emphasizing that the key factor is the clear understanding between Spalletti and John Elkann. These remarks followed Juventus's commanding 2-0 victory over Bologna, widely regarded as one of the team's finest performances under Spalletti. Ordine anticipates Spalletti will play a pivotal role in squad building, especially in light of last summer's disappointing transfer results. Juventus CEO Damian Comali oversaw the previous transfer campaign, which yielded no successful signings, including David, João Mario, Openda, and Jagrova. Ordine stated that Comali's transfer market moves have negatively impacted the situation, asserting that the next transfer window will be dictated by Spalletti's guidance rather than Comali's. Furthermore, Juventus appointed Marco Ottolini as sporting director in January, who has made a positive initial impression by securing the services of Jeremy Boga and Emil Holm. Juventus has entered the transfer market for Manchester City goalkeeper James Trafford, positioning themselves in a competitive race alongside Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa for the player. The Serie A giants are closely monitoring the 23-year-old ahead of a potential summer transfer, according to reports from the Daily Mail. Trafford has shown flashes of promise during his time at Manchester City, making appearances in domestic cup competitions and notably performing in the Carabao Cup final against Arsenal with a series of crucial early saves. However, his minutes under Pep Guardiola have been limited, and he currently ranks behind Gianluigi Donnarumma in the pecking order, having made only 3 Premier League appearances this season. This lack of consistent playing time is fueling interest from other clubs. Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa are already circling for the former Burnley player. Trafford previously joined City in a £27 million deal last summer, where he was instrumental in Burnley's promotion campaign, boasting an impressive record of 29 clean sheets in 45 championship matches. Juventus, currently positioned 4th in Serie A, is actively exploring options for a new goalkeeper, viewing Trafford as a long-term prospect. However, financial constraints are a significant hurdle. Manchester City seeks to recoup or profit from their investment, while Juventus has an estimated budget of around £17 million, suggesting an initial loan arrangement might be more feasible. The Turin club is also evaluating alternative options. For Trafford, securing regular first-team football is paramount. He needs a platform where he can play consistently and establish himself as a potential successor to Jordan Pickford. Juventus's offer would need to guarantee him playing time, ideally with the prospect of Champions League football, for him to consider the move. Meanwhile, Aston Villa presents another attractive destination, particularly if Emiliano Martinez departs. Villa is set to compete in the Champions League next season, offering Trafford the ideal stage to showcase his abilities. It is important to note that Trafford has indicated he will not be considering a move to Tottenham Hotspur at this time. Liverpool is reportedly entering a transfer race with Juventus for the unsettled striker Randal Kolo Muani. Juventus is said to have unwanted interest in the forward, while Liverpool has expressed serious interest in the player. Kolo Muani has fond memories of his spell in Turin between January and June 2025, where he established himself as a regular starter under Thiago Motta and Igor Tudor. However, following the failure to secure a new agreement with Paris Saint-Germain in the summer, the attacker joined Tottenham Hotspur on loan for the 2025-26 season, with expectations that he would return to PSG as they place him on the transfer list again. The Frenchman has recently been heavily linked with a return to Juventus, as the club has reportedly remedied its relationship with the reigning European champions, paving the way for potential summer discussions. Kolo Muani's contract is set to expire in June 2028, and his book value has reportedly dropped to just over €30 million, making him more financially accessible to Juventus than in the previous summer. Despite this, Juventus CEO Damian Kamali may face internal competition from one of his former employers if they pursue the move. Meanwhile, Liverpool is also weighing up a transfer for Kolo Muani ahead of the summer window. The Merseyside club is preparing to depart Mohamed Salah, and with Hugo Ekitike facing a serious injury that could sideline him for the World Cup and the start of next season, Liverpool needs attacking reinforcement. Kolo Muani's versatility could add significant depth and quality to their attack. However, with manager Arne Slot facing an uncertain future, Liverpool's summer plans may be premature compared to Juventus, who have already confirmed Luciano Spalletti as their manager for the upcoming season. Juventus is reportedly preparing a 3-year contract for Manchester City legend, with financial figures now being revealed. This development signals a significant move in the ongoing transfer saga surrounding the high-profile player. Sources indicate that negotiations are progressing, and the specific terms of the proposed agreement are expected to be detailed soon. The announcement is anticipated to reshape the landscape of elite football, as the potential transfer of such a star player between top clubs continues to generate intense speculation across the football world.